Here we go.
Yeah,
This is
deep
Deep Dungeon.
Yeah, that's good. So boss 1.
Pilgrim's
here,
Traverse. Yeah,
boss
he
1.
just said Pilgrim's Traverse.
Boss 2.
Oh, 735 for Deep Dungeon. And yep, we will be talking more in detail about this in the second half of this stream. Alright, now it's time for the second half. And we're going to start from Deep Dungeon!
Hey!
New Deep Dungeon! We're going to introduce the new Deep Dungeon. So we're going to be explaining a bit. It might feel like it's a little bit long of an explanation, but because there are some Deep Dungeon players who haven't, or some players who haven't done Deep Dungeon before, we're going to start from like the beginning of what is a Deep Dungeon. So it's a dungeon where every floor changes each time players enter to explore. Also, he said there are things they want to change with 14 overall, and some of those will be touched on while introducing this Deep Dungeon. That's kind of a crazy statement. Yeah.
They're going to change the formula?
I don't know what it means. He said Zentai, which is overall, so he's basically just explaining how Deep Dungeon works. Does anyone need me to translate this?
Like, I do.
It's literally what's on the screen.
No, I'm kidding. You don't do that.
Oh yeah, Mr. Expert.
Randomly appearing enemies seems dramatic.
I mean, it is like kind of random, like what you'll get on a given floor.
Yeah, targeted respawns.
Yeah. So he's just basically explaining the basics of Deep Dungeons about opening, treasure, getting XP.
I'll try not to interrupt Sheila.
So this is the number 4 Deep Dungeon. So the name is Pilgrim's Traverse, as we know. So it's on the first in Ilmeg. So the underlying concept of Deep Dungeon is a Deep Dungeon for everyone.
Oh.
What does that mean?
More casual, hardcore. Would you fly solo?
Or with a fixed party, Pilgrim's Traverse has something for everyone to enjoy. So they wanted to make this for everybody.
It's like implying that the other 3 was not for everyone. It was absolutely not for everyone. Which is interesting, right? Because then who did they make it for?
So for 2.0 players, how many people remember 2.0? That was 10 years ago. Thank you so much for 10 years ago.
For people like me, true.
So when you think about 2.0, there really weren't many contents. There weren't that many, wasn't that much equipment. So we really did our best to continue to add more content. So the first alliance raid was really for only casual people, and those raids, and then after that there were raids, and we really wanted to release some more difficult content for hardcore raiders. And then in 3.0 we released normal and hard. We think it's really like bad if there's only difficult content, so that was why we decided to add in normal and hard modes. And then after that we also added in ultimates. So when you are trying to make content specifically for hardcore or normal, it's easy for those types of content to be just like towards one type of player, but I've been changing my way of thinking about things. And also he's been reading a lot of feedback that we gave after the last live letter. But for people who don't enter into something like Savage, that content does not exist for them. I mean, they do have normal, of course, to do casually. But even when there's like all this type of content, like if that player doesn't play hardcore content, like it just doesn't exist for them. Like there's actually not that amount of. And so then he's like thinking about how like certain types of contents are for certain types of players, and so then like it's kind of broken up. Like certain patches might even have no content depending on what they release for some players, even if they release a lot. But instead of thinking it as these two kind of like brothers or sibling content of casual and hardcore, he's trying to think of it a bit differently so that people like don't necessarily like separate it out that way and can enjoy more content themselves. Of course, stuff like calling ultimate casual is just impossible. So up until floor 30, we are focusing on the story for Deep Dungeon. And also you can start from 21 as usual in Deep Dungeon. And definitely like both sides need their extremes, but he's thinking about more how to combine them. So for like a 4-person party, there's not content that they can really like challenge and be difficult. And of course, Deep Dungeon has the solo clear from floor 1 that you do. So they're trying to like basically balance it between party and solo and kind of like in between like the different levels of challenge. And so they've tried to do their best to think about those different things. First, what type of story should we talk about for this? So it's been a while, but now we're going to be seeing the Fairy King again. Sorry, that was really hard to translate.
You did great.
But that's thank you. That's what I said is kind of like the gist of it anyway.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I shut up and let you do your thing. So
thank you very much. He talked in circles so much. Oh my god.
Undertakes a survey of the architectural remnants on the first Church of the First Light of Ilmeg. Discover what ties Fallen Church to the Fae folk and hidden truth regarding the Fairy King. Oh, neat. Okay. A 4-man Deep Dungeon 4 is very difficult to be happy. Yeah. Go ahead.
He's also talking a bit about how like it's like in this church, and so like the church is going to be kind of like a focus of the Deep Dungeon. No, we're going like in a straight line.
We're going lateral.
We're going horizontal, laterally. Thank you. That's the word. Okay, and now we're talking a bit about the requirements for getting into it. So of course, clearing floor 50 of Palace of the Dead, and completing the MSQ Endwalker.
Yeah, we're not kidding. We're not kidding. It's not up or down.
No, he literally said laterally last time.
They said it. Yeah.
And you have to be level 91 or higher to enter. Okay, and now we're explaining the way that you actually progress through the Deep Dungeon.
Hey, that's downward.
Yeah, I know, but it says T. So of course you start from number 1 and you're aiming to get to the last floor, which is 100. So every 10 floors you face a boss.
What is T standing for in this case?
I don't know yet.
Because B was Palace, right?
Juice Soul. Hold on.
I think it was B for JP when they were going Palace, and I think it's F for Heaven on High. So I wonder what they're designating that as. Tier? Terrace? I think she's looking it up.
Yeah.
Traverse?
Hold on.
She'll get there.
I'm gonna turn off my VTuber for a second, because...
Yeah, right, because there was like B for going down for basement. I think, wasn't Heaven on High F? So they're using F for that?
Yeah, it was F. Yeah, is B for Alice and F for Heaven on High, so I'm looking what...
They really want more people in Deep Dungeon if they explain this. This is very detailed. Far more detailed than whatever they did before.
Yeah.
EO is B, yeah, because you went down, yeah. But the floors are specifically labeled. It's unimportant, won't lie. I'll find yeah. It doesn't even apply to us though, because we don't really see that, because we always see floor. So this is like more just very specific for Japanese. But
yeah, this is very specific for Japan. But I'm just checking this kanji here. It's actually like layer. It's not so soul. The kanji that's on the screen is layer or bracket.
Oh, bracket.
And now they're just showing different enemies that will be on there.
Enemy.
And they're talking about the Sin Eaters. They showed some before as well, the little like guys. So this is actually they're talking a bit about how there are Sin Eaters on the first. So of course we will be seeing Seniors, and this is inside of the church as well. One of the seniors that will fight.
This is the boss, like with the boss that they had a preview of. With a, it had a circle arena like Thunder God.
That's really cool. This looks amazing. Wow.
This is gonna be interesting solo though, with a limited spacing.
So again, they're saying that every 10 layers, so juice soul, it's gonna be a boss.
You will automatically.
And of course, now they're explaining Ether Pool.
This gear can be enhanced as you progress through the dungeon. Ether Pool is still in, guys.
Yep. Yeah. When you open up a chest, then you will get like +1 Ether Pool. So of course, once you finish all 10, then you can leave the deep dungeon as usual.
That should be huge because people still think like you can't leave.
Yeah.
You have to do it all the way through, which is fair, but you know.
And of course, once you finish, you get rewards as well. Oh.
Oh.
Oh my god, those actually look really good.
I hope they glow. Because they go great.
Me too. I'm talking about the weapons in particular. The weapons look amazing.
To me, it looks more like church theme, like stained glass windows.
Yeah.
As opposed to
I mean, they're saying he was basically saying that there's a big church theme for this deep dungeon. So he kept saying the word for church over and over again.
I hope it glows.
Me too, in some way. So the initial quest is complete by defeating the T30 boss, the floor 30.
T30. When you said that, I thought of Terminator.
T. I'm trying to think of what T would be. Because it's not. I don't know.
Catholics rejoice, yeah. Elvis hates
Oh, maybe turn? File?
We're back to, they were going all the way back to ARR explanation, so maybe it's back to turns.
Oh, I can't see. Okay, in previous...
Are they changing this? It says
It seems like they might be.
Yeah.
Later floors could only be attended by fixed parties. I mean, he hasn't said yet. Hold on, let's see what he says. Oh!
Will allow you to take on the entire dungeon with a match party.
Wow, that's different. He's saying the same thing in Japanese at the moment. That's very different.
That is dependent on if people are queuing though, but okay.
I mean, they might though.
I mean, it does imply that if you're in a match party, yeah, what Rizaz says, you don't have palms entering in, so...
Oh, he's saying that they might... Okay, they're actually maybe changing how, like, collection of items works, too.
Boss fight every 10 points will steadily increase in difficulty. That's nothing new. So what about the items? Like, did they say like in terms of Poemanders, you think, or?
Okay, actually, sorry, no. They were specifically talking about the queue feature. So, like, basically, they're actually thinking to change the way that queuing works for the older deep dungeons as well.
Oh.
But all your items do reset. That was what they were talking about. So the items do reset, so make sure that your gear is enhanced enough when you queue.
I guess I think you'd be asking what Sadie said about it being easy. You'd say, like, could you walk in with a light party and beat all the last 10 floors of the 3 deep dungeons easily or not?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, think of like when you queue up for pallets 1 to 100 in a match party.
Also, apparently they got the feedback that too many things were one-shots in the last deep dungeon. So they're trying to make the difficulty higher this time, especially early on.
Wait, so because things did one-shots, they're actually going to make it harder? Is that what you basically just said? Because that was too easy?
Yeah, like, it was, like, basically that, like... I think it's specifically talking about the bosses, because he was talking about how, like, the difficulty will increase for bosses. So, like, it's gonna become more difficult in this deep dungeon. I don't know what it means. Okay, he's going back to system explanation. So if you failed at 98, you would have to start from 1 or 21 again and challenge it again.
Well, if they're changing it to go into match
This is
parties,
up until now.
then
This
this would need to
time,
change.
you'll be able to try again from 31, 51, and 71. Okay.
In a party. In a party?
That's crazy.
Would this apply to solo too?
I imagine it would. I don't know why it wouldn't.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't see why it wouldn't either.
I mean, obviously, like, you can't get the solo title, I assume, if you go from, like, 71.
But this is like, this goes back to like people wanting to practice like Behemoth.
Yeah.
That you can go and practice Behemoth.
There's a lot of checkpoints.
Yeah, and what Jason said, this would help party queues in a tremendous way.
Yeah, that's kind of what he's saying too, is that
Like
he's basically saying that like you can start now at 71 with a match party kind of thing.
Like for solo, this probably does nothing because you still need to have a clear KO from 1. Like that's gonna be the requirement.
I mean, but what people are saying is like that you then can practice, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
go to 71 and practice.
If that's the thing too. Yeah, because then you can just go up and clear without the
Yeah. Yeah, so like, you know, it would be great on Behemoth, right? If you could go to like 171.
Yeah.
Then you could just practice Behemoth over and over again.
Keep your palms. Right, you would keep your palms in a solo situation. It's just like you
Yeah,
just
that's
die
true.
and go
Actually,
back
you
in.
would not have your palms if you start from 71. I
If you
don't think.
start from 71, yeah. Oh, true. It'd probably wipe the file. So you would start. You would if you die at like 90, the file is wiped out, but you start from 71.
Yeah, and so then there is going to be
Spoiler.
a boss on floor 99.
Spoiler.
Oh, that's actually true, Aurora. It would be easier for farming potsherds.
Yeah, that's true too. If the system is still the same, like you can do an intuition type farm where you just go into 71 and just get
So
the
they have
chest.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Go
Your
ahead.
priority.
They have also prepared some screenshots of the rewards as well.
So you fail the boss and then you'll need to try it again from 71. Right, because that's the checkpoint. But here it's because instead of starting from 21.
Yeah. Basically, like, up until this point, you know, if you fail, you just have to go from the beginning, which is just how the content was. Oh.
Right, this is the thing that they talk about.
So they're adding a new duty that allows players... Is this the same thing?
It's worded differently. They explicitly said a harder version, so this could be different.
Yeah. I think this is different based on how he's talking about it.
So I wonder if this is...
I think you can actually just like challenge the 99 boss, and he's saying that there's gonna still be like a reward for doing this.
So I wonder, which is weird, because I wonder if this gets access before you beat it or after you beat it. Because if you're progging 99, then you can't really prog it unless you can queue into it. But I couldn't see them opening up this duty unless you beat the 99 boss, which I guess you can do in a party and then go back solo. Assuming that's what they're talking about.
So yeah, basically they're just saying that like because they feel like wiping on the 99 boss and then having to restart feels bad, so they're adding the option to just fight the 99 boss. So it's just basically a way of practicing. This is different from the extra hard boss that's after you clear. So this, you can do this like before you clear, where you challenge the 99 boss over and over again.
Ooh, I wonder if they're gonna do this retrospective to all the deep dungeons. Like this.
Also, if you clear the 99 boss, it does not count as reaching floor 100. It just allows you to practice it, and then you have to re-enter at 71 and challenge it again to get to 100. And also 100 is the same as it usually is, where like you just go in and you click the thing, you take screenshots and everything.
Let's ignore the part where it takes 2 minutes to go down there, I guess.
How long
By the
will it
way,
take this time?
you gotta walk down there. Does this imply that you need to get the 99 boss before you... I'm not sure if it's in the translation. That's what I'm thinking too. Like, they're making it sound like you can do it beforehand, but
The challenge, yeah, I think you have to get to 99 first based on how he's talking about it.
Yeah, I wonder if it's just
So
like
basically,
hit
you get to
99 and
99
unlock.
and then you can do it over and over again. It unlocks after that, I think. Yeah.
Interesting. It's
Based on
almost
how
like
he's talking
an
about it.
achievement checkpoint.
Yeah. Oh no. He said you might think this means the boss is difficult, but I'd say it's about boss 3 of a dungeon plus a little bit. Oh, that's sad.
The 99 boss?
Yeah. And he said just think of it as like a checkpoint. Yeah, that's not like very encouraging to hear that, to be honest. That's not very encouraging.
So is it like your typical JRPG final boss where everything else is harder?
Yeah, I think it's just like your dungeon boss, like your regular 14 dungeon boss. Yeah. Oh, the model is kind of crazy. Eminento Grifu. Eminent Grief. Yeah, I don't know why are they spoiling the bosses? This is weird.
This wasn't the one they were showing.
So this is the extra fight that unlocks.
The hard mode?
Yeah, the hard mode, the extra fight. Okay.
Unlocked upon reaching 99 available challenge. Okay, so that's like what you just said.
Okay, yeah,
Ish.
yeah.
Get to 99 and unlock.
Yeah. So you can basically challenge it as many times as you want. And you speak with the NPC to access it. You can challenge it with a party of 1 to 4 members, so you can practice this by yourself too. Since there's a reason. He basically said there's a reason to do it solo, which is obviously the title. So this is not, sorry, this is actually just the 99 boss. This is not the extra fight. Oh, I guess there's going to be valuable rewards rarely drop? Okay.
So this is the duty that they were talking about that opens up, right?
Elvis, he did say they want to retroactively add it back to the other deep dungeons, so he already said that.
This was the duty that they unlocked, the 99 one?
Yeah, that was the 99 one.
Because that means they may be balancing it around the fact you don't have Pomanders at all. Because if you go in solo like that, then you're presumably not going to have Pomanders.
I assume not, yeah.
Yeah, so it has that means they would have to make it clearable if you go in solo without using a single Pomander.
Oh, I guess there's a challenge log.
Wait, what are these pieces? What are these items?
Luminous oil can exchange for reward. Blessed Hoard. Luminous oil. Blessed Hoard. What is luminous? Oh, it's probably like Galmoran potsherds or whatever. That's probably the potsherds.
Ain't half bad.
Yeah.
In terms
That's
of
a lot of
potsherd
oil.
farming, yeah. Oh, we're gonna get a 40k intuition sack thing.
They're basically saying that like they want to add incentives to queue in, so that's why they're adding these.
So time wouldn't be an issue. Right. I mean, what it does is it sets the stage of what kind of fight you're dealing with, right? So that means you're not going to expect something like a Godfather. You can't do Godfather without palms. So you might be looking at something where it's more mechanical. Well, I mean, they said it wasn't going to be hard, quote unquote. So.
Yeah, I mean, they said it was like a 3rd dungeon boss.
Yeah, and then you factor in the fact that you're not going to strength or steel or use whatever palms you're
There's
going to be
lots of
having there.
rewards and. Like usual, some will be sellable on the market board.
Mechanically, all these dungeon bosses feel like regular dungeon bosses. Yeah, I mean, if it's on par with a dungeon boss from Dawn Trail, won't be half bad, because those are pretty good bosses. Rare amount from the boss.
Yeah, possibly Sadie. I'm not sure.
Honestly, not. Look, as long as the boss fight is fun, that sounds fun to just do over and over solo. If it's fun, like I would do EO 90. Over and over if it gave me a reward and I could queue into it, you know,
yeah,
like that
fair.
kind of thing, like very specific, but it would just have to be fun and the reward is good, and then I would do it. They did say they're going to put it in the old deep dungeons too. I don't know if
they said
they'll
they'll retroactively do it.
The same designation, like where they did it at, what was it, like 41, 71, those checkpoints.
I mean, they'll probably have to like tell us, especially for Palace, but I assume for EO and Heaven on High would be the same points. They're both 100 floors.
Well, mind you, like I mean, in terms of progression, it'll help progression, but you still have to start at 1 to get the title. So
Yeah,
can't
you
just
have to
from
start at
anyone.
1. Yeah.
But yeah, progression will be
I mean, that's still going to
better.
be the rule. Yeah. Yeah, I think progression will actually be easier for people since they can start at later floors and practice them.
Also, maybe to be fair, like again, I'm always gonna take this a little more optimistically, right? That's just who I am. But like, even though you're talking like a 3rd dungeon boss plus more, now you have to factor in the fact that you're going in by yourself, which could be interesting. That's a mount.
Oh, I guess that's a mount. Yeah. So this is one type of reward from the deep dungeon.
1 of 2. No, I'm kidding.
1 of 2. It's very
Actually, you would get 2
rainbow.
mounts, to be fair. Okay, the question is, okay, you guys remember the rat mount? Right? The one from Variant?
Yes.
And then everyone found out
Okay.
that the thing was like
Oh
in the
my
tail.
god.
The bush has to be someone, right? So I wonder who the bush is.
Oh, true. Mount of Nightmares.
They're pretty good
That's a
mounts,
pretty
though.
crazy looking mount.
I don't think
I
you'll
actually
see
don't
me
mind it.
using
It looks
them.
crazy.
I think I still use Ozma, but
Oh, wait,
Ooh.
another mount?
3 mounts?
A chandelier mount. 3 mounts.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, Silky, yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. A chandelier mount. It's like making little ringing noises.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Well, actually,
Uh,
oh.
this
So-
is not a deep dungeon mount.
Oh.
This is a different one that they're showing.
How dare. So you're probably okay, 3 mounts is probably right? You get the one from the sacks, you get the one for the Ford clear, and then you get one
Yeah,
from the
chandelier.
potsherds. Whatever
Yeah.
they are gonna be called.
Oh, okay. They're showing They're showing some minions now. They're saying it's crazy. This little beaver.
Sin Eater Beaver.
Sin eater beaver. It is a
Oh my-
sin eater
yeah.
beaver. Honestly, that beaver is oh yeah, it's literally called Sin Beaver. Oh my god, like Sin Eater, Sin Beaver.
He does look a little crazy.
We're going to a PowerPoint to talk a bit more about the new content. So this is like a new type of content. I think this is the 4-man like hard boss. So up until now, this is like a bit different. So I want to explain it. But first, I'm going to explain how you enter. Okay. There's an offering rewarded from the quest unlocked by reaching floor 100 to enter the final verse, Quantum. So you have to clear floor 100 first.
Right.
And then once you clear floor 100, then there's a quest, and then you can enter. So basically, this
Oh.
offering, like, veteran MMO players will be used to like having to farm it repeatedly to even just be able to challenge the boss. However, that's not how it's going to work in Final Fantasy XIV. The offering only is consumed once you actually successfully defeat the boss, and then open the treasure coffer that appears. If you don't do both of those things, then your offering does not get consumed. And you have to challenge with a party of 4 members. Party Finder can be used to do it.
Depends on the rewards for me.
Oh, you have to get at
Oh,
least
holy
15 offerings to challenge it.
Holy.
Okay, so after completing the quest, you get 40. So
Oh.
15 sounds like a lot, but you actually get 40.
Psych,
So.
just kidding.
Oh, and there's also 5 different types of offerings, but you need 15 in total. It doesn't matter which ones you use.
Different types of offerings, which implies different rewards.
Oh, it's actually 8 each. 8 each, total. Oh, 8 of the types of offerings, total 40.
Well, things can be found by unearthing pieces.
And also, you can get more by unearthing a cursed hoard, and also you can get it on the market board. Okay.
So that implies each offering probably has a reward.
So 5 types. So you can see them on the screen: sacramental spirits, spices, grain, light, lilies.
Up to 8 of each type we use.
Oh, and you can offer 40 at once.
That's all weird. You need 15.
So the
Drop it
minimum to
40.
fight the boss is 15, and you can put in a maximum of 40. So minimum 15, maximum 40. So why? I will explain that now. First,
Wow, they're
so
putting
depending
in...
on how many you use, the boss's stats will increase. That's cool.
They're putting in mods
Depending on the
on
type and
bosses.
number of offering used. That's interesting. Oh, they have a little chart.
They do this for so long.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can custom a fight. 'Cause every player has to put in 40.
So if you input 3 of each type, because there's 5, then it will actually look like this on the chart, like a balance between physical, light, dark, fire, and maximum HP.
Yeah, I don't see what would matter if you increase light, dark, or fire, except for whatever mechanic is going to happen.
So, for instance, you could also do this, like you don't want to increase the maximum HP, so you can put it into other things like physical, light, dark, fire, and then it would look more like this, depending on which types of, like if you feel like your DPS won't be good enough and you don't want to have to do too much damage.
Essentially, you're not looking at it as elements, you're looking at it as mechanics. Like, hey, I can deal with the dark damage mechanic really well, or you can't, you know?
So if you put in 40, then it would look like this. It would be entirely the maximum for everything. Oh, they're saying like if you're only changing it based on like parameters, then that's pretty boring. So not only will the parameters change, but the mechanics will also change with the total number of offerings made.
Yeah, I'm with you.
That's actually way better.
Yeah.
That's way better.
That's taking a page out of variant, because you can modify the boss in variant, so I imagine that's a little bit in that direction.
So basically, like, their idea behind this, sorry, he said a lot of different things, but their idea behind this is that essentially when they were first like adjusting this boss, they kind of realized that it would actually be more fun for the player if, like, instead of them just adjusting it, you had a bit more control over how, like, the gameplay worked, and you could find the way for it to, like, be fun and interesting for yourself. So we really wanted to be able to add this type of, like, changing for this with the offerings. So he's basically now saying, like, you know, at first you can just try 15, and, you know, maybe you'll think like, oh, okay, this isn't so bad, and then, you know, you can then go to the next level, or maybe like that's the right level for you, so you can stop there. Like, it's all up to you. The other good thing about it is that, like, because the mechanics will change, like, it's gonna feel fresh every time you go in and try something a little different, so there's like lots of replayability there. He's saying I don't exactly want to say everything about how, like, which type of offering will change, like what kind of mechanic, but first and foremost, just give it a try and see like how it goes, like just like experiment a bit.
Just ramp it up to full difficulty every time.
Oh, now the amount of rewards will change depending on the level. He just said that.
Okay.
Like, depending on the number of offerings, the amount of rewards will change. He's also saying, like, he's hoping that, you know, what mechanics change and like where the levels kind of change, he's hoping everyone will sort of share information about that. So if you do 40, then of course you get the maximum amount of rewards. Of course, there are people who will probably want to, like, just do it like a little bit at a time in terms of increasing the difficulty level.
I mean, I think this is its own content, kind of, except you're just gated by Deep Dungeon.
I mean, it is connected to Deep Dungeon that you have to, like, farm Deep Dungeon to get the rewards to be able to do it, but otherwise, yeah, it is basically its own content.
Which then...
So it should take about 10 minutes to do the fight. Oh, and also, 40 offerings, it's more difficult than the 4th floor of a Savage fight. Wow. More difficult than a 4th floor Savage fight? Okay. I'm excited. I'm actually excited. Who's coming with me and Pinned? Who the fuck is coming with me and Pinned? I'm gonna do this shit. World first time, motherfuckers.
You seem excited.
Well, yeah, it sounds fun. I actually want to race this. I want to race this.
You'd have to race the Deep Dungeon.
I mean, that's fine. I think I'm good enough at Deep Dungeon that we could go fast.
Oh no, that's fine.
We just go in a party of 4 and then just go right to the top.
Right. You're not going up. You're going sideways.
Oh, sorry. Go right to the side. If you clear with 40 offerings, you get a title as well. Oh, he just mentioned variant dungeon. He said for 7.4, they're working on a new variant dungeon. He just said that. So he's trying to say, like, you know, if we have 10 different types of contents, we want to make the content, like at least like 70% of it or 7 out of 10 that people can play. So like even if in the past you've thought like Deep Dungeon isn't for me, like give it a try because it very well could surprise you this time. He said variant essay. Like he didn't say anything about criterion. He just said variant.
Well, they usually come hand in hand, right?
Yeah, they usually come hand in hand. Yeah, I'm assuming it will have both, yeah. He's saying, like, now, like, he knows that it's a bit slow, but, like, at this point, you know, if they don't even start, then they can't progress, so please continue to give us feedback, and we'll continue to try and improve the game for you guys. Okay, and now we're talking about Blessed Hoard or Hordes. So this is of course the like highest level of accursed hordes.
Occasionally, yeah, this is screaming a 40k achievement.
So yeah, it occasionally drops from the normal boss, the final verse, and then the quantum has guaranteed drops, again proportionate to the number of offerings being made. Yep, and there's the challenge log where you will get the horde every week by reaching specific areas. So that's, I guess these are like the 3 ways to get the Blessed Horde.
So separate from an intuition horde.
Yeah, this is separate from intuition.
To be fair, they went detailed on the new systems and the changes, so...
All right, and now we're gonna talk about solo.
It will be as difficult
He's
to
always
achieve.
looking at. Hold on. He's always looking at the reports and the love from Deep Dungeon solo players. So thank you so much for your commitment to this type of solo content. I wanted to say that. Sorry. So yeah, he basically just went over the slides, and yeah, I mean I don't know what reaching floor 100 will be as difficult to achieve as previous Deep Dungeon means, because obviously like
Yeah, which Deep Dungeon?
EO and other Deep Dungeons is a bit different, but
Which
yeah.
one are you talking about?
We know many players enjoy this a lot, so he did not want to remove solo,
Better not.
is what they said. And now we're gonna go see it. He's saying, okay, you've heard up until this point, so let's go give it a try. So now we get to see it.
It's time
Are
to
you
be
guys ready?
eagle-eyed. Everyone keep your eyes open.
Yeah. Okay, so these are the NPCs to get into the Deep Dungeon, or like just related to Deep Dungeon as well. So the left one is for like the quest. So Bonsao is the Amaro, is the one who has the entrance menu.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one is of course enter the Pilgrim's Traverse. Then there's reset. Then there's I mean it's basically all just the same options, and it's the same equipment types as well.
Nothing different there.
All right, so then we're gonna be going into, and
it's still
there's
two
two
save
save files.
It
Yeah.
ain't 3.
So there's a matching party option, and then there's like current party option to go in. So the first one is enter with current party, and the second one is matching party. And then it has the same message of like, oh, you're going by yourself, and then you're really brave. And then please come back safely. That was what the message said in the chat when you entered by yourself.
Oh, spoiler, cutscene.
Yep, cutscene time.
You won't get the chat log though, Rip.
I know, he's freaking covering it. It's so rude. Ooh, gosh, it's pretty. It's actually so pretty.
Yeah, this looks great.
Wow. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. I want to just take screenshots in here.
Floor 1 song, not too bad. Not as traumatic.
The music's nice so far. Oh, you start outside.
Juniper Incense on the left.
Oh, Juniper Incense, yeah. Juniper. Music's really nice. So right now he doesn't have any like equipment level. So you can see that as 0.
That's a
So
patrol
of course
coming
the
up.
first one is weapon, and the second one's gear, armor, as usual.
Whoa, that hallway is interesting because it breaks into
He's
the.
explaining Pomanders at the moment.
It breaks into a fork, but that's not a
He's
room.
basically explaining the UI. Leafman Patrol.
Low auto
Oh,
attacks.
there's a line there suddenly. Yeah, it seems low auto attack. But I mean, it's level 1, so P1. Is he gonna open the
Yeah,
chest?
I mean, we used to get racked by
He's like,
sharks.
there's a chest, and he got.
That's a fast respawn. That's a 1-minute respawn.
That's a fortune. That's fortune right there.
That's a 1-minute respawn.
Yeah, that was really quick.
They're dying pretty fast. They are dying pretty fast, that's true.
Oh, there's another chest.
That is true.
Then he got the accursed Hoard one. Why am I intuition?
Scaling your legacy.
So now he's
will not
explaining how intuition works. How like normally you can't see the intuition mark, but if you click on it, then it will appear.
I'm so curious about that, about the center and where the enemy is, because is that designated as a room?
Yeah.
Because that's very small.
It is very small.
So is that? Oh no, that is a room.
I don't know.
Because the flowers are part of it.
Oh, it does count. It's a tiny room.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
a
crazy.
straightaway. It's just a straightaway.
Wow.
That's interesting. Because the intuition's in the flowers.
The hallway's really short. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just a tiny room.
And then, actually, no, it's a pretty big room because this is all included in the room. The hallway was the small part.
Yeah, tiny small. Yeah, it's a tiny hallway. What is the do you see the symbol in the map, Sheila? On the bottom.
Now he's explaining how traps work. Say again?
Do you see the symbol on the map on the bottom left?
Yeah, what is that symbol? Also, now he's like explaining the silence trap.
Looks like a space for text, like T1. Yes, it does. It does look like a
There's like
space
a
for
little
text.
symbol. I don't think we've ever seen a symbol like that before.
Yeah, it does look like a space for text.
Alright, now he's gonna open the next one. I got a steel. The steel, of course, is still in there.
Still 8 minutes.
And so now, of course, the floor is safe.
Dude, this is gonna screw my head with a room like this. I'm gonna think there's a way out to the right.
Yeah, it looks crazy, right? Like, it's so different. So now he just got his intuition. Okay, are we
Maybe
gonna
like
keep
next
going?
floor. Maybe like next floor to say it's flighted floor would be interesting if it gives attributes like that.
It's hard to tell where. Okay, I guess this is technically the hallway.
Yeah.
That is so interesting.
That's a lot of line of sighting you can do.
Yeah, I wonder what the later floors look like. If this beginning part looks like this, you know? This is so interesting. And now he's talking about how it's like level 91 from level 91 that you start in this deep dungeon. He's moving so slow.
Yeah,
He has
maybe
not leveled up yet,
he'll start regretting the 1 minute cooldown. Oh, this is a small
We can't
room.
see level anywhere.
Well, I was trying to remember, like, when they showed the Demiclone, he kind of zoomed up to, like, floor 7, right? To get to it.
Yeah, I think he'll probably zoom up again. That's another fortune. 3-room floor, yeah. Not a 3-room! Yeah, T1 is like the, T1's the floor number.
Do they have color highlight when hovering over the chest? Or is that just a mod thing? We'll see when they... He's gonna open the silver to get an intuition, to get an aether pool.
Oh, he got 1.
No, that's
for
I think
his
a hover
armor.
thing.
I think that's normal.
Yeah, I think that's
normal.
That's a normal mouse thing. I wouldn't see it on my keyboard.
No, you wouldn't. Oh, he just got exploding trapped.
Landmined.
ね、通りそうな場所を通るとこういう
Landmine.
ことになるわけですよ。
いい場所にあったな。
オフってなるでしょ。
Did he just say
もう
oof?
本当ネタじゃなくさ、これ中に透明の GM いて俺の通りそうな前に置いてってわけじゃない
He's basically saying like when you just walk randomly, you'll just hit a trap. That was not planned.
こういうので調子に乗ってると行って待って
Basically, they also saying like you want to hug the walls
これに
to avoid the trap.
This is the second deep dungeon in a row we don't see him get the
Yeah,
transformation
he
cut
did
though.
count.
Because I think EO he didn't get to the transformation one, right?
なんか本当に浮
No,
かれ
he
てさ
showed the transformation.
Oh,
He
did he?
showed the Yeah, I remember he showed it because I was like, whoa, because he showed that it could do both the like he showed both of the actions that it could do.
He's getting the
Okay,
same
again,
Poe Manders.
fortune.
でも運気上昇の買っていこう。はい
He's literally just getting fortune like the entire time. Oh my god, why'd you close it? Why'd you close it? Can't
Oh,
see.
those chest locations.
Yeah, that's funny.
一回爆発を起こすとその後の動きが異常に慎重になる。
でもね、
Oh, there's a pat.
それもね
Another pat.
所詮3層分
I assume. Maybe it wasn't.
This one I
It
don't
looked
think
kind of
was.
like it was patting.
The bush dudes over there.
そんなこともあったよねみたい
Or
な
the patrons.
急にね強気になってまたやらかす
It is really pretty. I'm pretty impressed by how gorgeous it
人
is.
生が凝縮されていますよ
いやマジ
DB
で
に。
Oh, and then he also said the max enhancement's 99, so we're back at 99 again.
That's not surprising.
装備強化稼ぎとか
Yeah, it is very pretty.
全然気楽ですよ。
そうですね。で、そっか、そんなもんかっていうのが分かったら、マッチングも気軽になり
そう
まから。
ですすね。もう低層なんてガンガンその回してもいいですし、
はい。
パーティー募集でね。
Yeah, they're not surviving long enough to get a AoE out because they
Yeah,
have low
they're
HP.
not showing anything. Yeah.
一回回しましょうみたい
Get
な。
the chest.
でも全然ありですから。で、10層ごとに
Oh,
Oh,
that's the
there's the exit
passage.
again.
はい。
解
But
散して
うんうんうん。
次々っていう感じでいける。
okay. Oh my god, it's just fortune. Okay, and then also
確か
fight.
He's
Or
not.
safety,
Well,
one
he's
of
not
those
going to
two.
see the new ones until 7 anyway.
マジビビるん
But-
だよな
That's true. Yeah, we actually should be
Unless
getting out
unless
of
there
here,
are new
basically.
ones in the basic Poe Manders.
Yeah,
死なないにせよ。
I don't think it's gonna be. We're not gonna see any new ones.
そうにびっくりした。
Unless
Because I'm
he
assuming
zooms
it's
up.
all the same Palmanders.
回復もせずにさ。
He's gonna want to show the Juniper though.
いけるいけると。
そう。
Yeah, surely. Like he will show like he did the Protomanders.
And the
Not
and-
Protomanders, the
Oh, you're right.
whatever things.
レベル上がりました。
Oh yeah. Are these? What are these now? Are these back to Poe Manders?
なので、22です。
Oh, it just says special items.
はい。
Doesn't actually say. Just says special items.
まあでもレベルによってやっぱアクションはこうやって解放されていきます
And he's
Yeah.
basically saying, yeah, depending on your level, your actions will be released up to level 100. Oh my god, another 3 room. Yeah, he's not gonna get any good scores this time, Aurora. Special item of safety.
That's a mouthful.
Well, let me see if I can see what it says actually. When he opens the next chest.
はい。
フロアや敵を倒すと
Yoshi-P going for the scoring seat.
Yep,
あ、そう
with his 3 rooms.
Yep.
転送門に起動するので、
はい。
まあ全部倒さなくてもいい。
そうですね
さっ。さと宝を
And then he's
欲しいから
basically saying like you don't have to kill all the enemies if you open up the next floor, but I'm going for the chest, so that's why I'm doing it.
そう
Well, you're going for score. That's why you're doing it. The blue icon on the bottom
Well,
of the
yeah,
map is
but-
it in the room?
ビビりになって
I don't know, Sadie.
Yeah. So we're noticing
it's
the
using
icon.
it's using the same kanji for Palmanders in Japanese as it does before. That's the same
いつ起
kanji.
こるかなと思って。
Madoki.
で新しい
Yeah, we see the blue icon, but nothing's showed up yet. It's similar to like the floor text on the top, so it could indicate maybe something's gonna be there, but we haven't seen
宿
it
題
yet.
が今回このディープダンジョンの中
That
に
must be the
ありますので
はあはあ
What does that translate to?
Hold on one second.
そうそう
Oh, wait, the icon
He's
matched the
talking
one on
about
the
something
bottom.
new.
Because that's the icon on the bottom left.
ないのか
どっかにありました。
He's saying this is like a new feature, so he's like ruffling through something.
Yeah, so the icon that we were talking about on the map That's what he's looking at right now. Directly in front of him.
Yeah.
And he hasn't touched it yet.
He's like looking for text explaining this. It's like it's like light something something. So what does this do? Oh. Okay. Oh, they have a whole thing. They're called votives.
Get a screenshot of
Cause
the
a variety of
text,
effects
guys.
we produce in a subsequent floor, both positive and negatives. Players might be transformed powerful monsters, regen may be applied, map may be hidden. If
Oh
you
my
click
God.
on it, then something will happen on the next floor.
The number of traps may be increased? Oh!
Wow. This is actually interesting.
Votive. That's great.
This is actually cool.
That's great.
I love this.
I'm in on that one. The map may be hidden. Aurora runs are coming back.
That's a really cool idea, actually. I love that. For the entire map. He's basically saying there's merits or demerits for using it, so if you find it, then yeah, just give it a try.
So I wonder if the strategies...
There's definitely like strategy
Yeah.
that you will be able to use with it. He actually just said strategy right when he said it.
I can speak Japanese. No, like, I imagine it's like,
Wow.
do you want to do it early or later kind of thing?
He's using it. Oh, there's only there are not any negative effects until
Oh, there it
430.
is. There's the text.
So 31 plus is when negative effects happen. From 1 to 30, it's only positive.
I wonder if you can hover over that icon. Because then it makes
Yeah,
me
that's
wonder
what
if I
I'm-
can look at it on a keyboard.
I don't think it's going to tell you what you'll get on the next floor, but
But you can see on the icon.
I'm assuming it won't tell you. But I see the next with the arrow. I don't know what
Yeah.
it means, but
Yeah, like I'm
Yeah.
wondering if you hover over it, it'll tell you, or if it is just going to be like it's just there. And like you just have to know.
yeah,
what the,
I guess
know
we'll
what
have
the
to
thing
find
is.
out. I mean, I think probably not hover, but that's my assumption because I assume that like they want it to be kind of random and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't know till the next floor. That's my assumption. I could be wrong.
Fair. I guess in my eyes, it's like, well, if it's random, why would you show you something? But it could also be the positive
just so
icon
that
and the
you
negative
know.
icon.
It's like just so that you know, like how you use like a fortune or whatever for the next floor, or like, you know, that kind of stuff. Okay, so now he
No
has
items.
no items. And his MP is increased, and oh, I wish I gotta read through that later. It was too fast. No, I think in this case, because it's level 3, we're not gonna get any bad ones. But he does have a buff currently for it, the purple buff. I wish he would scroll over it.
Yeah. So now, yeah, I would then think you could look at it beforehand.
You would definitely be able to scroll over that, yeah, because it's on this current floor.
It's a regen.
Oh
It's a
yeah, his health is going up. Yeah, he's got a regen on.
I could be more than that too, but and that makes it interesting for
That was
the.
one of the. I think it's only one benefit per time. So I
Jason's
think
right.
this time the benefit was the regen.
No, Jason's right. It's a bloodbath.
Oh, interesting.
And getting that into a no items is huge.
Yeah, that would be huge, actually. We don't have any new. Wait, does that bomb look different?
No.
The one next to steel?
Guys, there's the one next to steel.
Oh,
look
he just
different.
added all of them. Look,
Oh.
he just added all of them.
Wait, that's
It is
cheating.
affluence, but like I thought it looked a little different.
Wait, that's cheating.
Well, look, he has all of them now. Okay, no, it's affluence. It looked a little bit different for a second.
All right, so
Okay, so that's what the Junipers look
1, 2,
like.
3. Here's
Next
3
to
changes.
Serenity,
Yeah.
next to Serenity, there's something new. Then obviously next to Raising, there's something new.
I'll let Sheila talk.
Oh, okay, we need to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read these later because it's. Yeah, I can't read this right now. I'll have to read it later.
Hover
He's
over
going
the
too
other
fast.
ones. See, they put a lot of FF11 mobs in here. The mushroom and the fly.
Yeah, they did.
Did he just go invulnerable? He hit a button.
What's he doing now? Oh, he's changing the camera angle.
Why?
で使います。
はい、お願いします。
Okay. What is this doing? Oh, there's a little fairy with him. Sa ikimasho.
ほら。
And she's saying, let's go.
はいはいはい。
Okay, so what's she gonna be doing?
So
So it's like a Demiclone.
His MP is completely gone.
Hey, Yoshi-P, you're cheating.
Oh, he's in fire. Oh, okay. That's why. Wait, what does it do? It's just a fairy. I guess we'll have to read the
Wait, if he's
tooltip
changing
afterwards.
Okay, so it's gone by the next floor.
Yeah, okay, yep.
Okay, so that's just like a Demiclone. We just don't know what it does.
Yeah, we don't know what it does. Oh, wait. What is he doing now?
なんか、賑やか。
Okay, he's using another one, or...? Apparently he doesn't know that, Eric. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's a fairy
Is this
king.
gonna wipe the floor? It looks like it's a... Yeah, wipe the floor. Okay, so it's basically a...
Magicite.
Magicite, yeah.
なるほど。
Well, we didn't see what the other one
Okay,
did,
so
though.
one of them's a Magicite. We haven't seen the third one yet. The first one, I have no idea what it did.
まあただこれ時間によってねモンスターレポップしたりもするので
Yeah, a Demiclone that we don't know what it does, though. But I guess it's just gonna act like a Demiclone.
Well, let's see what this third one does. Oh, it gave him a buff. HP up?
でこれバフをかけてくれた上でついてきてくれ
And a
て
Demiclone.
なるほど。
アシストをね
Okay, and then it's also gonna help you.
こんな
Okay.
要素を駆使して
82,000 HP right
武器
now.
防具を強化しながら最終層を目
What-
指すっていうのが
yeah,
基
was
本
that
的な
double?
遊びです
うんうん。
はい
So it increases your
まあぜ
HP,
ひね
max
だんだん
HP.
こうまあ序盤は本当に遊びやすくサクサク
and then he said that it also can
ま
help
ず
you
はぜひ
fight, I
気軽に
think.
トライして見ていただけると
46 was
Because
just
you're
the
still
pulse.
there.
でだんだん景色もいろいろ
So roughly
さっき
double?
ねご覧いただいたように
80%?
Double, roughly.
なんだったら
It went from 44 to
明らかな
82.
積み食いの眉じゃねこれみたいななんかのがね出てきたりとかガウガウ
But it's still there, so it's
We
gonna
still
do
know the other
something.
palms.
挑んでみていただき
Yeah, he said Buki, which is like weapon. So I think like it also helps you fight. So I think it's like HP up plus fight partner.
はーい。
はい
But I don't know exactly what it will do.
はい
見ます。
I need to look at the screenshots afterwards
Mm-hmm.
はいよ
of the items.
思った
Oh, is he not gonna go into the boss?
ピルグリムトラバースの細々とした要素の説明ページもご用意
So there's more about Pilgrim's Traverse that we're going to explain here.
Okay.
と
Oh, okay.
めちゃくちゃ
Yeah, so that's just like an explanation of Pomanders and the treasure coffers.
まあいいやこっちを読めば
It is Pomanders. We're back to Pomanders.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's the same kanji
さ
in
っき
Japanese.
ガチャ左の
Madoki
専用
Gotcha.
ウィンドウにどんどん溜まってったやつなんですけど
はい
I still assume the oil is
さっきダンジョン内にね
is the
あ
potsherds.
りましたが本当様々なものが入手
You
で
think
き
so?
ます
I think the
さっきね
fragments of the
青い
potsherds.
宝箱でありましたけど武器防具の強化
Oh,
にも
yeah.
開閉が
Actually, I think you're
開
right.
けが必
Never
要なので
mind.
宝
I
箱を
thought
見た
that
ら
that would be for
積
ether
極的にどんど
pool
ん開け
That's
て
fair, yeah.
rather
行きましょう。
than potsherds because it says ether pool right there.
さっきちょっと例で出しましたが
He did mention that. Okay, we're hearing about Juniper.
フェオウル
Okay.
Receive various forms of aid from Fail
こ
Ul.
れ
Powerful
まあ
attacks,
いろんな
support throughout
効果が
the
あり
current
ますの
floor.
で
Okay.
ぜひ
Yeah,
So
so
those are those
mixed.
フ
two.
ロアの
Yeah.
音もサポートしてくれ
And then
ま
I
す
guess the Magicite one as
は
well.
いぜひ
And also why the Junipers are called Junipers will actually be revealed in the story.
ほぼほぼ見
So
られ
we'll
てる
find out why that is later on.
今
うん
ありました宝箱から出てくるこの紅葉
Can
の
be,
巻
okay,
き
yeah.
というと
So the Aether Pool
コーポレート
glass
強化
fragments are
リモートと
potsherds.
かおしゃれ装備などこれも
Medical
集めていくと
supplies.
様々なアイテムと交換できるので、積極的
For
に
your
And
own
also
being.
for emotes, framers kits. It says a little bit more portrait.
あの明らかに
Oh,
装備ね
I guess there's also that outfit,
うん
the equipment that you can get from it too.
よろしい。
Can you see the equipment considering it's
Looks
on a
like
waterfall?
a no, I can't see it.
Yes, follow Chila. Her translations are amazing,
先
guys.
ほど
Oh, thanks, Angelus. So this is a minion, by the way, that we can get. The king minion. It's really cute. I actually want this. It's really cute.
It actually looks pretty cool. It's just not blue, but it's fun.
I wish there was a blue version, yeah. Okay, now we're gonna... Okay, I think we're now done with Pilgrim's Traverse, you guys. So, character display range increase. They prepared something for this to explain it. There's like different ranges that you can have it at. So you can have it as standard, wide, and maximum. And it really like depends on your computer power, like how well it's going to handle this. So please be careful with maximum because it could be really rough on your computer. But the maximum number of characters displayed will remain the same as before. So this is normal, standard. Okay, so this is wide, and so then you can see now like all the monsters appear.
I was thinking about that slow dancer.
Oh, that's an interesting slow dancer.
It depends if it's...
And then this is
yeah, it might. Because if it shows up like that, but... Because that would be a graphical error.
Pay to win setting.
Not a mechanical
Better computer,
error.
no fitter bug.
Yeah. Yeah, you would want this on for Deep Dungeon, and then you'd want to cap your FPS.
Yeah, I assume so.
Because your computer's gonna explode with all that on.
So they basically just went between wide and maximum, so you can see like out in the distance with maximum that you can see stuff in the very distance.
Yeah, Deep Dungeon solo is already intensive on the PC if you don't cap your FPS, so if you do that and then turn this on, you're gonna be in trouble. Could see the whole... Yeah, I would say that's the first test. Just step into 15 and then turn it into max and see if you can see everything.
True. That's actually interesting if you could see the entire Hall of Fallacies.